So in this video, I have calculated exactly how I eat and how I'm actually able to eat for so little. And it actually comes out to less than $27 a week, and I still lose weight. And I'm not starving. And it's basically debunking that it's cheaper to eat fast food, because it's not. And I'm going to be reading notes from my my phone, because I did all the math to figure this out. So we're in a generation of extremes, so you know, if you think you want to lose weight and you have to eat as little as possible to do so, that's actually not the case. Your basic metabolic rate is the amount of calories that you burn even if you just sit around the house all day and do absolutely nothing. You need to eat at least that, which is your basic metabolic rate. And not only that, but you need to get good nutrition to keep your brain functioning, not decrease your muscle mass, and to keep good health. After all, that should be the goal. So one of fast food restaurants' goals is to actually make you think that what you're getting is cheaper than just cooking a meal at home, but it's actually not. And I've even done the math here. So let's say you bought a meal off the dollar menu. When you do the math, McChicken is $1.29, a medium fry is $1.79, and a small drink is $1. And so that's $4.08, and that's not even including tax for one meal. You know, most people I know just choose the number 5 or whatever, and those alone are $7 to $10. But let's just go with the one that's off the dollar menu. Now I'm going to debunk this anyway, but let's just go with the average. So it's $7 to $10 a meal that people usually on average spend at a fast food restaurant. And if you just do the math, that's at least $13 a day if they go to fast food places twice. That's $98 in a week just on fast food alone. Now, if you were to meal prep a delicious and nutritional meal and plan your time accordingly, and a lot of the things I hear immediately after this is like, I'm too tired to. Eating fast food a lot actually makes you really tired. I lived on it for many years. That's where most of my nutrition came from. And I was always super tired. When I started cooking at home, I just got, I have so much more energy now that I make stuff at home, and I plan my time accordingly around food, because I see that as my main source of where I get food from. So if that's where your food comes from, then you need to plan accordingly. I cook the same 4 meals, and I kind of rotate them, whatever I'm in the mood for, so it still gives me choice. But I'm actually going to be using the dish that has the most ingredients, just to show that it still costs less to eat healthy even with more ingredients. So chicken at Aldi's, unfortunately the price just went up $1, but still proves my point too. So chicken at Aldi's used to be $4.99, it's now $5.99. A sweet onion, 66 cents, however, I only use half of one, so that would be 33 cents. Spinach is $2.19. Tomato is $1. Garlic is 30 cents. Chicken broth, low sodium, is $1.99, and I use about, I mean, you have to buy the whole thing, but I use about 1/6 of this. I usually get about 6 dishes out of this, so well, I'll times that by 1/6, so that's 33 cents for this meal. Veggie pasta is $1.39, and I'm gonna times that by 1/2 because I only use half the box. So that comes out to $10.88 every dish that I make, which averages 5 to 6 meal preps. And I cook twice a week, so that would so I times that number by 2. And so that averages $21.33 a week. But then if you do the math on that, it's actually $1.81 for every meal that I eat, which you can't get full on $1.81 at any fast food restaurant. And it's good for you. Now for my breakfast, I buy it in bulk, so I had to do the math a little bit different on this one. So strawberries I buy at Target, and that's for a 48-ounce bag. It's $7.39 a bag. Protein powder, optional. I like protein powder. I lift weights, so I want to replenish my muscle as fast as possible. That's $23. And peanut butter, I buy the natural one. That's $2.54. So averaging out, that's 82 cents a day for breakfast. I don't know anywhere you can get 82 cents for breakfast, and it's actually really good for you. So I did 82 cents times 7, because 7 days a week, and so that came out to $5.74. And so I took the $23.33 a week for my 2 meal preps, and I did the 82 the 82 cents times 7, which came out to $5.74, and I added that together, and so it costs me $26.74 every week to eat, and I lose weight. I won't specify the calories because a lot of people just tend to, you know, I did this a lot. I would see that, you know, someone was eating this amount of calories, and I never paid attention to my own height and weight, which is exactly how calories should be determined. And so I would like people to figure out their own calories. So I'll leave a link below so you can figure out your own metabolic rate and how many calories you should be eating a day. But I personally don't like to tell people how many calories I'm eating. I mean, even then, I mean, you could still eat nutritionally well. You know, even if you used an entire onion or you used 2 tomatoes or anything, it would only vary a couple of dollars. So then you'd be eating for less than $30 a day. It really wouldn't, it wouldn't skyrocket the price much. So this just really proves that you hear a lot, you know, eating healthy is too expensive, vegetables are expensive. Honestly, eating fast food is way more expensive than just, you know, cooking and preparing yourself. And yes, you do need time management, but I only take 2 hours out of the entire week to meal prep these meals, and I'm happier, I'm healthier, I'm getting to my goals, and yeah, so that just basically debunks it with math, which I love. So win-win situation, because I love good nutrition and I love math. So yeah, that just kind of so yeah, it's a win-win situation. I mean, I get good nutrition, I get to do some math, because I love math like that. I like figuring stuff out. I actually didn't even really know how little it cost me. I just realized my bills were going down dramatically. You know, when I switched from, you know, ordering a $16 pizza at night for dinner, and you know, before that I would get a sub that was $8, and you know, that adds up real fast. So when you start eating healthy and planning your meals and eating at home, it's so much better for you, for your wallet, for your brain, because you know, your entire body, for your organs, your entire body benefits from eating good things, and you'll start feeling it immediately. So you know, this is just kind of something I've learned. You know, advertisements kind of just try to trick us into thinking that you know, we're getting more bang for our buck. You know, this is just kind of how society is living. You know, we don't have a lot of time, but there's always time to make for the things that count in life, and nutrition and health is incredibly important. I actually just finished watching a few TED Talks about how nutrition just backtracked Alzheimer's disease, and how daily exercise and even just nutrition alone can prevent Alzheimer's. So you know, that alone is that should be very important. So I'm a very firm believer in talking about what I believe in, and not always listening to what the media tells us, and you know, what advertisements tells us, but you know, do your own research, and you know, believe what you want to, and you know, always have facts to back it up. And so I really like this video because it's all about facts. So you know, I hope this helps. If you want to follow me on April Shrinks, I post a lot of, I'll try to post more recipes, but I mostly post about like what I eat every day, and you know, little things that that help with food, because to lose weight and to gain muscle, it's all nutrition. Of course, to lose weight and to gain muscle, it's 80%, and that's a huge portion. So you know, if it's a huge portion, you really got to pay attention to it. So you know, you can spend all your time in the gym, but you really got to put that work in the kitchen. So I came from a life, if you've never been here before, I'm down 80 pounds at the moment, and counting. And in my entire life, I'm 23 years old now, and I only really started to make the change when I was 21, because before that, all I really knew was binge eating. It was just as much food as I possibly could have eaten. So, and it was, I thought fast food every day was normal, and a lot of people think that that's normal as well. But you know, they were made to be treats. You know, they were made to be something that you had once in a while. But you know, now it's every day, and it's gonna start hurting us. And for me to just kind of be silent about it, I feel like that's not fair. I've read a lot of research. I just kind of want to say, like, in the nicest way, it's not going to be good for us in the long term. So, you know, even if you aren't trying to lose weight, this is something that you should really consider. You know, if you want to prevent diseases in the long term, things like that, nutrition is incredibly important. I hope this helped. I hope everyone can reach their goals, and consistency is key.